Okay, I'm back. I did a little inventory management and I have turned the reactor back on. So, let's see what's up here. I think it's mostly just a matter now of heading out to the hot labs. Aha! Once I get this loot, of course. Oh, terminal. Ah, diplomatic advisory warning. My fellow biotic, you've been selected to receive the transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. Join us in the Hawking Ada cluster. Okay, that sounds like a new side quest. Okay, that was communications. Oh. Okay. That's to the mess hall, which I guess is where we came through. And this should take us to the tram to the other station. Boy, they love their elevators.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They are locked in.
What were you saying?
Now is not the time.
I feel like it is the time. Okay, computer.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Whew, that is rough. I'm pretty sure I can just like turn on the anti-contaminant protocol. Jeez. Feels like a big one. Okay. Alright, I don't... Okay, a few more through the door. I doubt Mira's gonna say anything.
Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Okay, looks like
That's all I need right now.
New.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Perimeter clear.
Alright, here's the tramway. go to Rift
Departing
Station.
Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay. Let's see what's here. Alright. So this is to the labs. Obviously it's locked. Oh, emergency exit only. That's kind of funny. Okay, so those are the hot labs, I assume, from the flask on fire, which I should point out is not good practice in a lab.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Alright, let's get some information.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
I do understand. I think I've only asked about Benezia. Okay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Those alarms and stuff remind me of something like either I can turn them on maybe or turn them off.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Yeah.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go! Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay, so gonna go past him. He gave me the key down the elevator to the hot lab, but I kind of want to explore this first. Aha, yes. Quarantine in barracks.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
I mean, I'm super well armed, so yeah.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Okay, ooh, wow. I have enough to buy heavy armor, which I cannot wear. Light armor. That's not really better than what I'm currently wearing. Biotic amp. It's better for Liara, but I don't know if that's worth the money. And Omni tool. Well, that is better for Tali. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that for her. Okay. Cool. And unfortunately, you can't upgrade them.
Science puce. Just bug out and leave to die. All their fault anyway. Bug out.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
To restricted areas. Yeah, I think this is where, yeah, all the guns and turrets and stuff are. Okay. Oh, hi.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Maybe.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Yeah, will do. Okay. to medical bay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna talk to you first.
What?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Okay. See, that's the thing, is like both the options are like, what? And I'm like, well, but it seems pretty straightforward.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Okay. All right. To medical bay. Yeah.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
I hope I can remember which way I'm supposed to go for that. Okay. Medical station. See, I don't want to like decrypt. I feel weird. I'm like, I don't want to take medical supplies from these people, even though it's a video game and they're NPCs. And yet, I can't. Okay, to quarantine and barracks. Okay, let's go there. Jog. What a surprise. An elevator. Oh, hey, it's Han Olar. Let's talk to you.
You came to find out about them. didn't you?
Yes.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I know. I'm sorry.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
That feels like an understatement.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay. To maintenance area.
Oh, I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Okay. Oh, this I think is how it came in. Oh, aid station. Okay, let's talk to the guard.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Okay. So we can't just go in, but perhaps we can take the maintenance area. No. Authorization required. Okay. See, I have to remember how one does this. Okay, let me go back. Oh, I think I need to talk to the captain so I can get permission to go into the quarantine area. That's what I forgot to do. Okay, let's go talk to him. After I run down this hallway. After I casually saunter down this hallway. Okay. Oh. He's even trying to tell me. The little plot icon.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Sort of an odd way to end the, oh no. Okay, not towards the tram. in the conversation. It is possible. I've never gone into this room. Which is a little ridiculous, and yet here we are. Cool. Alright. Just got some loot. Excellent. Okay. You can do it. You can jog to the elevator.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
I mean, I could do that too. In there. Okay, is there anything else to do? Research notes. Read. The four chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin must be mixed in precise quantities. Equipment will mark the maximum, minimum that will work. Too little, too much will spoil the result. Well, why not just figure out the stoichiometric ratio? Anyways. Start mixing. Oh shoot. Start mixing. Oh, I see. It's the highlighted one. Okay.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
Yeah.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Okay. Maybe it is nice to have two adepts on the team. Do you really need combat power if you have biotic abilities? I ask you that. Okay. Well, we've got a cure, so let's go.
She killed the guard, Shepard. Just for being in her web.
Yeah, she did.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
If only I were about to get on his good side.
Yeah.
And then I think before I go into that maintenance area though, I might check out that restricted area again. I just don't quite remember what's there. At least there isn't an elevator down to here. You just have to take the stairs. Or the ramp.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her.
He's like, that's unbelievable.
Let me
Actually,
guess.
maybe it is
Saren,
believable.
the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
I don't actually need any Metagel. I'm just happy to help.
That's what I'm here for. Forget about it.
I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Okay. Did he say if I could get into the maintenance
They seem
area?
to be coming along well.
Okay.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there. But I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass. Just don't tell the guards.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Okay, so now I can go into maintenance, and then I'm also going to investigate the place up here first. They may even both kind of lead to the same area.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Maybe I should have gone the other way. Oh well. I bet it was like, oh, the other way is like the diplomatic way, and this is like the combat shooty way, and look which way I'm going. I do really like this gun. Okay. Well, it'd be better if they didn't move. Probably always the case, though. It's so much fun. Okay. Alright, I think that was all the people. Was there anything to loot? There's a containment cell. Okay. Might not have been any lootables. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Couple upgrade kits. I'll take it. Okay. So, let's see. Alright, yeah, I think this is the way that the maintenance bay would have taken me. Okay. Oh.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
No, the shoe is on the other foot. Okay. Benezia's power level is still full. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so she's like an impenetrable bull in the middle. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to shoot her from that. Huh, there's a weird random red outside there. There. Do not like. Okay, Benezia is at like 2/3. That's her power comes from her assistant. There we go.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful mass effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space. particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Tell me where the Mu Gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
That did something to me. Some biotic to me. Okay. Liara unavailable. Oh, she's just like in a weird position.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Yeah.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Yeah, there's no way I would make a different decision here. I love the way the rachni talk, like, not just like the mechanics of like talking through like somebody who's dying, like that's kind of creepy, but like the way they talk about songs and the music and the notes and like all of that, like you completely understand what they're saying while at the same time it still conveys a very alien view of the world. It's very good. Okay, I am actually going to save here and then call that a video.